I've been doing speech since my freshman year, the very beginning of my freshman year. It started because when I went to that activities meeting in 8th grade and I was walking around the corner, I immediately got abducted by someone who was in the speech team. They pulled me over to their booth and just hyped it up so much, and they were so friendly that I said, this is probably an environment that I'd want to be in during high school. One of my events that I do is called Original Comedy. It is an 8-minute mini play where I play all the characters and write the entire story myself. And then I also do informative speaking, which is another 8-minute speech, but I'm just myself, and I teach the audience about a topic that I am interested in without having any sort of charges if I'm for or against the topic. It's not argumentative.
Sidney is one of the most creative / hardworking writers I have ever met. She is always bringing in different historical references to her writing, very creative, always thinking outside the box. And when it comes to writing original comedies for speech, I don't know anyone that writes more than her.
So my original comedy this year is about these group of low score kind of villains, petty crime kind of villains, trying to become more recognized in the community as being villains. So they decide to take out whoever they see as the biggest villain, so then they'll be on the top. And then my informative is about vocal cord dysfunction, which is a breathing disorder that I happen to have. So I know a lot about it, and I wanted to teach people about it, because whenever I say I have it, people are like, haha, what's that? People don't get it.
Sidney has always been a really hard worker. She's always been a person that has been double entered into events and has always worked really hard to become a stronger writer, a better thinker, a better actress. And so something that we just really appreciated about her was her work ethic, even as a junior. And we saw her being a really strong leader for our team through her example. And so we wanted to give her that opportunity as a junior.
So my favorite part of speech is near the beginning of the season when all the new members are coming in, and a little bit before that, even when the old members are just getting together and working on their new speeches for the year, because it's the best bonding time, since it is otherwise an individual-based activity where you work with yourself and then the coaches. Since you get to work with more people, it's the most fun that you can have, Yeah, past high school, I do plan on doing public speaking, regardless if I'm on the speech team, though I have been looking at schools that do have speech teams, and I've been getting in contact with members of those speech teams, hoping to continue in speech outside of high school. But regardless of whether I do that, I'm going to be in classes of that nature and probably in a career along that way as well.